like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop New York. I'm so happy this shit over. I am so happy this shit is over. Every season, we be so excited with the season premiere because they showed the little trailer and it seems amazing. Oh, it's going to be everything. It's going to be amazing this season. And around episodes 7, 8, and 9, it be a bunch of bullshit, okay? Now, this is season 9, episode 14, again, Love and Hip Hop New York, the finale. We know the reunion is going to probably come on next week. I'm thinking what Joelle was asking to go to was the taping of the reunion. You know, because I'm like, it can't be some Tyler Perry. I'm wondering if the reunion was shot on at Tyler Perry Studios. So that's just what I'm guessing. But let's get into the shit of the bull. So we see they still over there arguing. You know, Joe still acting crazy. Safaree still looking like he gives zero fucks. Like, oh, hello to all my Jaybirds. I know y'all like the thing, so I did it. Anyway, so, you know, Joe still pissed. I can't believe you. I don't care. I'm mad. He's upset because he likes Safaree didn't tell me that, you know, he was going to bring Erica. Bullshit. But Safaree thing was, at first I was not going to bring her. The plan was for her not to come. She ended up coming later because she changed her mind and I said come. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see nothing wrong with that. Safaree said, I don't feel like I owe anybody any explanation about me and my girl. Look, could he have said, hey, she gonna come down on the last day? When he found out, he could have, but he don't owe nobody there that information. No one there pay his bills. No one there is his man or his woman. He did, girl. It ain't even a trip. Okay, it ain't even they trip. So Joe gonna say with Safaree, because Safaree see him saying, man, I don't care. I don't owe y'all shit. I'm not apologizing. I'm saying it's me and my girl ain't got me and my girl is my business. Ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Fuck what you talking about? Oh, he like a fucking kid. He's like a fucking child. No, Joe, you and your goddamn bald ass tender tantrum is a goddamn child. Okay, you are a whole child right now. It's just seemed too much. So we then see Juju and Sin try to jump in the conversation. Well, here go Juju. Well, Safaree, you know what I'm saying? You have to kind of take other people's feelings into consideration. You then have Sin saying, no, Juju then say, you know, because a lot of people here don't like her. Who even really know Erica there? Besides Sin, who dated her how many years ago? Again, we haven't seen her, which means she wasn't on the cast. I feel like if she was there doing shit with y'all, they would have showed it. You wanna know why? Because Mona loved drama. So y'all have not even had to interact with that girl. She was on the same island as y'all. Why do you give any fucks? Why? Okay? Why? When y'all all, you know how many people used to fuck live in your same city? It's on your same island over there in New York. Boy, the fuck bye. You know what I'm saying? And Juju, shut up. Sin, shut up. Sin, y'all, it's the stupidest thing. People here don't like her. Since when? Since when have anyone on this cast had beef with Erica? Erica is on a whole different cast, and the last time she was on Love and Hip Hop New York, half these motherfuckers wasn't even on the cast. The only person who could have had real beef with her could have been Kimbella, mainly because her and Kimbella fought season 1. But I'm hoping that is some old petty ass shit because hell, a lot of people didn't beat Kimbella's ass. Okay, Erica beat Kimbella's ass. Chrissy beat Kimbella's ass. Who cares? Everybody beat Kimbella's ass. Juju, I feel like Juju upset because she was like, you know what I'm saying, he ain't been a good friend to me, and it's because of Erica, and I'm pissed off. So let me just say, you should take other people's feelings into consideration. Man, fuck y'all feelings. Again, none of y'all pay that man bills. None of y'all, look. the fact that anyone is upset is mind blowing. And then Sin gonna say, "This isn't even your vacation, sweetheart." Sin, it isn't yours either. You know why it ain't yours? It wasn't yours or Joseph's. Okay, you invited Joseph, who it was. It was a girls' trip. Joseph should not have even been there. Had you not invited Joseph, okay, yes, his real name. Had you not invited Joe, Yandy would not have been invited Safaree, and they would not have invited Mano. So, girl, the fuck by. It ain't none of y'all trips. It's goddamn VH1 trips. None of y'all paid not one red cent for that goddamn trip. So, saying, shut the fuck up forever. You can't. It ain't your vacation. Oh, it ain't your vacation, sweetheart. I said, bitch, what? And what is it your vacation? You can't tell him this ain't no little honeymoon shit, but that's what you did with Joe. Girl, girl, look. It's bullshit that they all want to hold Safaree to a higher standard than they hold anybody else on that cast. That man brought his girlfriend there and ain't nobody see her. No one saw her. Period. I don't give a fuck if somebody brought somebody somewhere who I just don't like. If I don't see the bitch, don't let me see the bitch. I better not see her. Keep her out of my. Leave me be. I don't care what you're doing. But and not even that, y'all. She ain't no threat. Girl. At this point in time, I'm over the whole. I'm over it. Fuck them. Fuck the chairs. Fuck the sand. Fuck their drawings. It was some bullshit at that point going forward. You know what I'm saying? They go say what they gonna burn. I'ma tell you what they should burn. Okay, Sin, you should burn that attitude that you still pissed off at Erica. You burn it with you and Joe. Juju, burn the bullshit with you and Cameron. We over the bullshit. Yandy, burn your fake ass marriage license. We over the bullshit. Kimbella, burn your boobs because they too goddamn big. Mano, I mean, burn some entertaining. Well, no, you're not even entertaining anymore. I don't know. You and Mac can go have several seats. But I mean, it was just some bull. It was some complete bullshit. Okay, I gave zero fucks. The only thing they said was Yandy had her crying voice with no tears on, seeing how she realized that she was selfish and she should not have done whatever to Kimbella and that she's sorry. Kimbella accepted her apology and then said, I've been holding grudges too, you know what I'm saying? And you my friend, we gonna hug it out and we friends now. Okay, bitch, whatever. Joe got used his I'm on my meds voice and said, Sin, I'm gonna be less of an asshole to you because you put up with me. Back in New York, I just couldn't do it. Not only that, this would really piss me off. Joe pissed off because Erica there, but look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. So you keep saying how, Safaree held my child. He held my baby. It looked like Erica held the baby before Safaree did. Y'all are on Hollywood Squares together, smiling faces. You got she cuddling the baby belly, all that. So my thing is, y'all wasn't on bad terms. You needed some turnip juice, and you felt like I'm gonna do it to Safaree because he not gonna really go crazy with me or whatever. Cause Safaree not messy like that. He not gonna argue. He don't do all that bullshit. But I'm like, this picture right here is proof your attitude, your pissed offity was some bullshit because you, Erica, and Sin have been in the same goddamn vicinity on the same goddamn show, hugged up, okay, in a picture together. Okay, if you had real beef, VH1 would not have had y'all here. So the fuck, forget the bullshit. And like you said, you knew Safaree was dating her, so get the fuck over it. He don't owe you shit, you old motherfucker. Pissed me off. Okay, and now we can move on. Anyway, back in New York, Joel was up early in the morning, because he's getting ready for court. So they can go get sentenced for, the gun stuff or whatever. He up early. The kids up early. The kid, Daddy, where you going? It was so sad. He's like, I'm going to handle some business. I'll be back. Okay. And you know what I'm saying? He gets up his. Now look. First of all, his suit. Lord Jesus. It was cute. It was cute. But Kimbella, look, this is how I feel. Okay, you see that shit? Kimbella, to me, is just when someone say, girl, she dressed like a hoe in church. This is a whole in church to me. If it's cold enough for you to need that fur coat, you should have some. Your skirt should be a little bit longer. Look, she first walked in, all bundled up. Let me find a picture. She was all bundled up like a little bear. Okay, look at this shit. If it's this cold outside, you really don't need to be in a skirt that short. You just don't, because it seems to be too cold. And when they showed the picture of her in his hood first. This is the first picture that we seen. We didn't see the other one. Her walking out after the court case. But I'm like, girl, I said, watch, she gonna have this black mink bear coat on or whatever, and she gonna have like a spandex short suit on under, and sure enough, legs all out. I'm like, is your top half cold and your bottom half ain't? What's going on here, girl? A hoe in church? A hoe in church. You wanna know why? Because a hoe gonna be a hoe, and she gonna try to cover up a little bit. So you gonna have some real short, boobs all out, but a fur coat to cover it all up. Girl, the fuck bye. Anyway, he went to court, and he got 27 months. Then we know he recently turned himself in on the ride back. She crying or whatever. He sent how, he do feel like they gave him, okay time. Like, I felt like it was the best outcome considering, the circumstances or whatever. 27 months is just, 2 years, a little over 2 years. He gonna probably do 16 months, 16, 18 months or whatever, get out for good behavior. Then the rest he'll be on parole. Was it parole or probation? Parole. Then he'll be some years on probation or whatever. He may go to, it's unfortunate, because again, the kids is the ones who gonna suffer the most. But it's over and done with. So she's like, I love him. I'm happy we getting married. Now we can plan our wedding. You know what I'm saying, I'm gonna stand by him forever and ever and ever, for once and always. You know what I'm saying, and he said, I admire you for the woman you are, the mother you are. You are so great. You stood by me, and I love you. Love you. Okay, it's been 10 years. What else you expect? Um. So, other than that, what did we see next? Let me remember. So we did see Joe, and he is doing his podcast. Now, see, this is why I say the show be boring, because we already know what's going on. When I seen Joe at the podcast, when I seen what Sin had on, when I seen, 3 years, I'm like, this when he proposed. We seen all this shit on Instagram. Like, the whole proposal was on Instagram. The same way, Kimbella and Joel's whole proposal was on social media. So, it was his end of the year podcast. He was dressed in regular clothes. He went and changed clothes. Sin was there. Sin was really surprised, because when he asked her a question, the camera was on her, and she was like, what's going on? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, she did look like she wasn't in on it. So people kept on saying, like, maybe she knew. And I said, nah, she didn't know, because she wasn't dressed like she knew. She was dressed like, I'm his girl and I'm in the crowd. And, she was surprised when the cameras and the spotlight was on her. Like, what are y'all doing? What's going on? So it was cute or whatever. He said, I love you. You marry me. And she said that she was completely shocked. She said yes. She said it was the perfect proposal. But I'm like, I wasn't suspenseful about it or whatever, because I seen the whole thing on Instagram, 3 months ago. So, they're engaged now. And again, if y'all did not see it, y'all must have been under a rock, because again, the whole proposal was on Instagram 3 months ago. So nothing to see there. So we then see Mano, Joe, and Rich meet up. Chit chat or whatever. And I'm like, I feel like it's gonna be some bullshit coming afoot. And Mano bring up how he doing a documentary, how he trying to, diversify his assets and do different things. Because mainly he probably ain't making that much money from music. And so he gonna do a documentary. He's having a viewing of it or whatever. And so he's inviting everybody. But we see the real reason the three of them came together to talk about Safaree and Erica Mena and how, and that bullshit. So Rich says how he knew Safaree was dating Erica. He said, but I kept asking him and he kept telling me no. I don't see Rich repeatedly asking Safaree if he dating Erica Mena. I just don't see that happen at all. I see him knowing what's going on. I see him seeing them in the news. He figured it out. And I see him wanting to... No. Bullshit. I feel like Mona concocted this bullshit of, Rich knew. He kept asking, and, Safaree kept saying no. Mainly because we kept seeing them out or whatever. And I do feel like when you first dating someone, if y'all not no couple and someone say y'all together, it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? No, we ain't no couple. Because y'all not. And some people do not want to jinx shit and they don't want to say, well, yeah, like we can, because you never know what can happen. So, I digress. So Rich then says because he asked for Safaree multiple times and Safaree said no, they or whatever, he ain't my real friend. Well, I don't think any of y'all are real friends. Let's be true. Let's the truth be told. The same way that now this cast, we only see them together while they shooting. So y'all not friends. Anyway, so I'm like, this is about to be some bullshit afoot, and this is the bullshit we on. So okay, we'll get to it. So Rich, I'm like, you want to talk to Safaree as if you and other dudes on the cast ain't share. Y'all all was sharing Mariah Lynn. You and Cisco was both sharing Mariah Lynn. So let's not act like y'all the creep squad. Creep Squad. And he himself said he has not dated Erica. It's been over 5 years. Why do you care? Why do you? I don't even think Rich knew Safaree 5 years ago. Y'all only know him now because he's on the girl. Joe still like, well, yeah, cause in Costa Rica, I was upset, you know what I'm saying? I asked him when she coming. He told me no, 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 she wasn't coming. And then she was there. Who gives a fuck, Joe? Girl, y'all are grown men sitting there gossiping like females. And then when Mano said, well, yeah, I invited him to my party, I'm like, this is what bitches do. This is what they usually had the females do. One female would say, I know you don't like her, but I invited her to my party. You want to come? Yep, and you know it's going to be some bullshit. I'm like, y'all set these men up to be pussies. Okay, that's what I see. I'm like, y'all really are up here grown-ass men discussing other grown men. And at this point, Safaree and Erica are engaged because Safaree and Erica got engaged like right after Joe and Sin. Like it happened like within like a week or a couple days of each other that they both had planned it. But I mean, how many fucks we get, y'all? 0. Um, I will say I was surprised at this part. So I always assumed that Kimbella and Joel's wedding would be a wedding special. No, bitch. It was on this episode. We got a good 2 minutes of it. I say, damn, they couldn't get a wedding special? Okay. So we see little snippets of Joel's and Kimbella wedding. So I will say they looked pretty in the face. I could not stand Kimbella's dress. I'll show it in 1 second. This picture of Jewel's is perfect proof that you can see somebody in there look so, so, so cute. But if you don't hear them talk, you'll be confused because he no longer looks how he sounds. Like the drugs and the teeth situation has really changed his speech and how he sounds when he talks. But she also don't look how she talks either. But they both look beautiful in the face. They look happy right here. I did like his suit. I thought it was crazy that the bridesmaids were cast members. I'm like, why would you? I mean, I get Yandy and Juju because there's your girl, but I'm like, I don't even think Kim really knew Sin. I think she asked Sin to be a bridesmaid simply because Sin was there when she asked Juju. Because I'm like, it just kind of feels a little bit fake and fugazi to me, but you know what I'm saying, is what it is. We did see I'll put it right here. I did not like her dress. I I did not like the top of her dress. The top of her dress looks very, 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 very ill fitting. Like it looks as if it wasn't her dress. It looks as if her boob. It looks like she ordered her dress, got her dress, went and got a boob job, and then refused to have her dress altered to fit her boob. Her boobs do not fit in that dress. None of it. None of it. She's basically top naked. She's basically all we can't see is the nipple. So I did not like that part of her dress. The bottom of it looks amazing. And if she would have had a couple more inches of fabric to just at least look like it fit her. Like it looked like she borrowed somebody's dress who titties was 2 sizes smaller than hers. And she just said, fuck it, he going to jail. I need a dress. The titties don't have to do. The titties would just be out. Who really cares? I mean, he looked like an usher. But I feel like he got to go to prison. He's awkward. Very, very awkward. But yeah. So, they married. And she look, she's happy to marry that man. But I mean, 10 years in, I will be too. The truth be told, she's happy. She says, no matter what, okay. We was married when he went there. We gonna be married when he come out. I say, girl, shots at Yandy, because I mean, truth be told, Yandy fake ass girl, because Yandy not married. Yandy not married, girl. Yandy not married. Chrissy not married. I mean, they both the same thing, but who cares? Anyway, she happy, he happy, we all happy. I'm gonna let it be what's gonna be. And then you know, we see, Mano has his party. Okay, he has a documentary. Girl, get it together. The documentary is called A Dollar at a Time, and it's about strippers. And Maggie helped him on the documentary about strippers who make $1 at a time. And I said, I mean, wasn't Players Club like a documentary about strippers making $1 at a time and what not to do and what to do? I mean, I just feel like a documentary on strippers. Like, what don't we know? Like, what don't we? I mean, there's a lot of things people can do a documentary. I'm like, but on strippers, we know they make it. We know how hard. It's not easy to be a stripper. I'm like, I mean, Players Club is a documentary about strippers making money. So I said, okay, if you like it, I love it. We then see Maggie, Juju, Yenny, and Sin talking or whatever. Hey, girl, oh my God, you're engaged now? Yes, girl, the wedding was amazing. Oh, thank you, girl. Was Kimbella there? Kimbella wasn't there, but there was in the wedding was amazing. The wedding was beautiful. Because I'm pretty sure Kimbella's been all town her man since he's gonna be going away. So they bring up, did you see about Safaree? Yes, girl, he got engaged. He proposed to Erica, and at first everyone makes a face. I like how Maggie then said, I love what he did. It looked really romantic. Yanni said, yeah, I'm like, he looks very, very happy, whatever. Yeah, it's like, he needs that. He really needs that. I really feel like Juju is upset. I feel like Juju felt like, I like Safaree. I think he like me. And I can keep him at arm's length. Like, I can keep him right here. Like, I can grab him right here. He right here. I can get him. And then he said, what, I'm out here. And she like, this is some bullshit. And so I do feel like Juju feels some kind of way. Sin, we don't really care. We then see Safaree walks in. And, first of all, he walked in a nice fur coat. It matched because at least he had regular pants on. He don't like shorts. Anyway, Yandy go talk to him. How did it go? How did you plan it or whatever? He said he kept it a secret. He had been thinking about it or whatever. Even though she was petty and see him saying, even though he proposed to her in 2 weeks, whatever. Well, bitch, you was with Mindy all that time, had a whole wedding, and y'all still not married. Shut up, Yandy. Shut up. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? He says, I didn't tell anybody because I did not want to have to deal with people and their opinions. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people telling me what I should do, what I shouldn't do, and this stuff like that. He says, also, I'm moving to Atlanta. She's like, what? He's like, yeah, I want to focus on my music more or acting this and this and this and this and this, and I'll have more opportunities in Atlanta. He's like, I want to work on being a husband. I bought a house down there. And when he walked in the club, I said, he gonna come in here and say he moved to Atlanta. She owned the Atlanta show. And I remember the house that he bought was in Atlanta. So I was like, it makes sense. Safaree is the only castmate who has been on each and every different series. Okay? Each and every one. Say what you want about him, but I mean, Mona is paying money to go from franchise to front. He keep just popping and hopping all around the place. Anyway, Yandy, I think that's smart. You can go and just focus on things. Look, I feel like with Safaree went from no one knowing who he really was. She would just Nicki Minaj's boyfriend to them breaking up. It was very, very public. He was all in the media being a little clownish, a little clownish or whatever. But he also really want to be in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And he, then he got robbed and that was a whole thing. And then, I do feel like people be fucking with him. And they feel like he's the butt of all jokes. But I think Safaree's funny. I think he's entertaining when he's in a positive space. I feel like once he started dating Erica, I felt like he knew he wasn't gonna stay in New York because she ain't gonna stay in New York. And not only that, I feel like if they were in New York, they would have more issues. Just truth be told. Um, Even though I don't know how long they're gonna last, I do wish them the best. Like, who knows? Stranger things has happened. Anyway, so then Rich walk up. Okay, Rich walk up. Hey, what up? Sorry, like, oh, hey man, what up? They sit down. Yandy walks away. And they like, yeah, man, congrats. He like, oh, yeah, thanks. He give him a little dap or whatever. He then say, you know what I'm saying, um, how many times did I ask you, you know what I'm saying, if you was messing with Erica? He was like, what? He like, you kept saying no. He like, you didn't ask me that. He like, yeah, I mean, I kept asking you. He was like, no, you didn't. And at this point, you see Safaree getting frustrated. Cause he like, what the fuck? He like, what? This is some bullshit. We see Rich saying how, you know what I'm saying, even though me and Erica broke up 5 years ago, I still feel like as my friend, he owed me some kind of. I'm like, why do people feel like he owed him anything? Y'all only know this man from being on the show. You did not know that man when you was dating Erica, and he didn't know, like, you. It's just different. He wasn't cool with any of y'all when you were dating Erica. He wasn't cool with Joe when Sin was fucking. Like, he didn't know any of like that when that was girl, girl, girl. I'm a firm believer. If you dated somebody and I didn't know you when you dated them, and we like coworkers, I don't know if I would be like getting your permission to talk to someone. Like, in that, I don't know if I would do that. Like, I would never date my friends' people, but I don't know you, bruh. And not only that, that industry, they be swapping and bopping all the time. So it's weird to me in that realm of where they are that they acting as if it's so crazy that he dating her. I'm like, y'all all pass people around, male and female, but I digress. So Safaree, like, you didn't ask me that, dog, and I never told you I wasn't messing with her. Rich is saying stuff like, what Safaree kept on saying, like, I ain't messing with her, you know what I'm saying? She ain't this, she ain't that. And I'm like, okay, y'all putting 20 on 10. Y'all really putting 20 on 10. Safaree get frustrated. He like, you know what? Fuck this. He stand up, he taking his mic off, and he walks out. He said, fuck this, y'all can suck my dick. This is some bullshit. I'm tired of this shit. And he leaves. Exit, stage left. And I was like, oh, he's upset. Okay. He wasn't cussing and fussing, like it wasn't a whole thing, but you can tell he felt like y'all playing with me. Y'all know me and her engaged now. We are actual couple, and y'all trying to make it an issue. And I feel like I'm not finna jeopardize my relationship for this storyline bullshit, and I'm already guaranteed to be on Love Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm good, bitch. I'm good. So he leave and he say, his little thing, if I have to lose friends because they think I owe them an explanation on who I'm dating and what's going on in my personal life, that's cool or whatever. I want to keep this private, we wasn't trying to be all in the limelight or whatever, I've always been so public about things, basically he don't care and he leaves. I think it was cool. I do think it was like they kept bullying him, like, really? And I feel like it's because, like, was it, Rich whole storyline this season was mainly, Sydney Star a little bit, but that was boring, so he let that go. And then he brought in the baby mama, her thing or whatever. He didn't have nothing else really going on. So I feel like, oh, Safaree dating my ex John? All right. That can be a thing. Like, that can be something for us to even discuss at the reunion. And I felt like he said, you know what, I'm not dealing with the bullshit. I told Joe I owe Joe shit, and you not acting as if we kept having conversations, and I'm done. Done. And he left. So I'm like, all right. And that was in. Mano say he got out of prison and he loved being able to share his passion music with people he gonna support back. I haven't heard Nan Mano song. Does he have songs in real life? Maggie said that he helping her, there's nothing holding her back. Well, I mean, you've been holding yourself back a long time, but we wish you the best. We see Alexa Scott walking into the studio with her baby in a stroller. And she said even though she came to New York and things kind of fell flat, she gonna still do what she has to do to make music. And girl, okay, Alexa Scott, girl, be a model. Hell, write a book on how to not do things dumbly with a rapper. I'm not sure. We see Mariah and Sydney starting a club, drinking and partying or whatever. Sydney say how she's grateful for the help that she's had, and she wants to show trans people that they can turn their dreams into reality. I'm like, y'all gave Sydney Star end up but not Mariah Lynn. Okay. We see Rich saying how you gonna be there for the baby mama and his daughter. Joel, how he happy make him his wife. She said through the highs and lows, there's always lights. And Joel's got arrested, but he's also clean. So, what I'm saying, the good and the bad. I mean, I guess so. Yanni said she's gained a child and she got her sister back, which she did not gain as a husband because her and Manisa are still not legally married. Sin said she learned to be honest and to be good and make sure her mental health was in check. And now she's engaged to love her life. Joe said, I'm saying, I had to be real and be there for Sin. I want to be a good husband. Okay. And then we see clips of Remy in labor with the baby. Now, they did not show us the baby, which to me is weird because they showed the baby the day on the reel. So I'm like, if the baby was already shown on the reel, why can't you show her face here too? That was so confusing, but I digress. They kept saying, the golden child. And we would see like her we would see like this much of her face. And that's it. And her feet, and they is in the crib. The golden child. But what they did do on here that they did not do on the real, what they told us her name. Her name was Reminisce Mackenzie Mackey. Ain't that Remy's real name, Reminisce? So she named her daughter after her. Okay. Anyway, I'm done. Bring on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It looks like Faith Evans is gonna be on there. It looks good, but each season looks good, and we get only the first 6 or 7 episodes is good. I want to see if Safaree and Eric are gonna be on there. I want to see how much we're gonna see Faith and Stephen Jordan. We see that Kurt and Rashida. We see Rashida meet his son. So it looks like it's gonna be interesting. So we will see how that happens. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. Peace.
He's like love, 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 and music.